Today I'm going to talk about what I think the NX might be. Recently there was a new series of leaks. Some of it came out from Emily Rogers, who has been so reliable. Sometimes she's been right, sometimes she hypes things up and you don't ever hear anything come from it. One of the other reports about the NX came from a survey that came out in Japan from a company that Nintendo has hired in the past to run surveys for them. And one of the tidbits that did come out of these leaks was that the Nintendo NX might be supported in some way on PC, on PS4, and on Xbox One. Now, to me, that's a very interesting proposition. Now, let's backtrack for a second here. The first real NX leak since Nintendo announced the NX concept on the same day that they announced that they were going to be making mobile games was the Wall Street Journal leak that came out last year. And what they had said was that they were showing off a demo that could only be run on a high-end PC, which to me is really impossible. It's impossible that Nintendo is going to be releasing a console that rivals a super high-end PC, because that would cost the consumer probably $1,000, if not more, to bring out a console like that. But what if the NX is basically a platform, almost like not really an operating system, although that would be part of it, but it would be a platform like Steam, and that platform can run on PC. That platform can run on PS4, on Xbox One. But in order to experience it, you have to buy the Nintendo handheld. And that Nintendo handheld can run all of the Nintendo games on it, all the first-party games. But for better graphics and for more of a console experience, you have to have an Xbox One, PS4, or a PC. And in that case, it makes sense that Nintendo could have shown off a technical demonstration where the technical demonstration rivaled a high-end PC, because that could be one of the platforms that they are supporting through this new initiative. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me, because Nintendo has talked about how they want to be in sync with the times. Well, in today's world, gamers don't just have one piece of hardware that they play games on. Almost all gamers have a mobile phone, which they do some gaming on, and Nintendo's going to be supporting that. But then gamers also have a Wii U, they have a PC. There's gamers out there that have everything. And I think that'd be really cool to be able to pick and choose which console you wanted to play your Nintendo games on, or take all of your Nintendo games on the go and not have them being stored on a console that is stuck underneath your television set. Moreover, they could combine that with the leaked patent about having supplemental computing devices that makes the main console, the main handheld, more powerful when you combine the power in the cloud. So you could actually end up getting games that run on your PlayStation 4 that are first-party Nintendo games that are significantly more powerful than your regular PlayStation 4 experience. I think that if this was what they were doing, it would be a huge success. And it would be really nice to be able to play my Nintendo games on PC, or kind of like choose the graphical fidelity that I wanted, and not just having to accept whatever Nintendo's latest console is. Moreover, they could continue to support the Wii U as a part of this initiative. And it could just be a plan for the next 3 or 4 years, just to test the waters and see how things go. And if it doesn't work out, they can always come out with a new dedicated console of their own at that time that rivals the PS5 and whatever the heck they're going to call the next Xbox. But when you're coming in the middle of a console generation, like it seems like Nintendo is going to be doing, it's kind of hard. There's been 0 successful consoles that have come in the middle of a console life cycle. Not saying that Nintendo can't achieve success in doing that, but it's definitely going to be an uphill battle, and this could be a good strategy for Nintendo over the course of the next, few years. And when they came out with the DS, if you'll remember, it was actually positioned by Nintendo as an extra pillar. They didn't necessarily tell you that this is the sequel to the Game Boy. They still had the door open to a new Game Boy coming out if this DS concept was not successful. And of course, the DS ended up being one of the most successful dedicated video game machines of all time, and we never heard of the Game Boy brand since. So let me know what you think. Feel free to enter your opinions in the comments below. If you like this video, click on like or subscribe.